Hello, hello, hello. Okay, okay. So basically, uh, in soundness test, we check the durability of our aggregate. So I think this thing is clear. This test is intended to study the resistance of aggregate to weathering action. Here, in order to quicken the effect of weathering due to alternate wet, dry, and freeze thaw cycle in the laboratory, the resistance to this integration of aggregate is determined by soaking the specimen in saturated solution of sodium sulfate and magnesium sulfate. So basically two chemicals is used. One is your sodium sulfate and another is your magnesium sulfate. So basically these two chemicals will be used during the test of soundness for an aggregate. Also in this test we use next is your object or your objective. Your objective is determination of soundness of aggregate. Apparatus used, the apparatus required for test are containers for aggregate. Already discussed containers for aggregate. In containers of aggregate we use wire mesh bucket. We use wire mesh bucket. We use wire mesh bucket. Wire mesh bucket. Okay. Wire mesh bucket. BAS wire huge wire mesh basket. It's look like think it looks like wire. So is it visual to everyone? Is it visual to everyone?
Yes, sir.
This is your wire.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is your wire mesh bucket. This is wire mesh bucket. This is one kind of your wire mesh bucket. This is another kind of wire mesh bucket. Generally, we use this type of bucket in our testing of durability.
वायर में नहीं शो हो रहा है.
Okay, I think someone is saying yes, sir. It is showing. So from your
नहीं
side,
सर, वो आप गूगल में टाइप किए बस वही शो हो रहा है. वायर में बास्केट जो टाइप
is it
सर्च बॉक्स शो कर.
okay? Okay, is it visual? Is it visual or not? This is one kind of
सर्च
your
अभी आ गया सर.
okay, okay. This is one kind of your wire mesh bucket. This is also another kind of your wire mesh bucket. We generally this type of bucket. We generally use this type of bucket during our testing of durability of an aggregate. So basically, we put our aggregates in this bucket we put our aggregates in this bucket. Also, when we fill the aggregates in this bucket, we put our chemicals, which is I think sodium sulfate or magnesium sulfate. We put the chemicals also in this wire mesh bucket. So it's clear to everyone what is wire base bucket? Is it clear to everyone what is wire mesh bucket?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So so basically our objective so basically our objective is to, is it visual to everyone, soundness test?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so basically the objective of this test is to intend or to study the resistance of coarse aggregate to weathering action and to judge the durability of our coarse aggregate. Generally, in this test, we check our resistance of aggregate against weathering action. Weathering action may be anything. It may be your rainy or your, I think, during rainy season, weathering action will be take place from your water. Next is your alternate wet and dry. Next is your freezing and thawing action. Next is your change in temperature. Next is your humidity. So these all things play a role of weathering action for your aggregate, and from these all we check our resistance of aggregate to weathering action. Basically, during weathering action, we use two chemicals, which is sodium sulfate and another is magnesium sulfate to check the soundness test or durability of our aggregate. I think objective is also clear. Next is your the apparatus. The apparatus required for the test are containers for aggregate. For aggregate we use, or for containers for aggregate we use each wire mesh bucket. I already discussed which type of wire mesh bucket we used. This type of wire mesh bucket. So I think it is already shown in figure that this type of bucket we use. This is your wire mesh bucket. So basically this type of bucket we use. This is your wire mesh bucket. Next one is your sieve 63, 50, 40, 31.5, 20, 16, 10, 8, 4.7 and 4 mm. Balance of capacity 5 kg to bit accurate to a least 0.1 gram and oven to maintain 105 to 110 degree Celsius. So basically in this test the apparatus required is, I think it is already clear. Basically in this test apparatus required is your balance. I write these things. Basically wire mesh bucket I already discussed. So apparatus required is, first one is your balance. First one is your balance. This is very simple test. First one is your balance. Second one is your oven to maintain the temperature from 105 to 1010 degrees Celsius. Second one is your oven. Next one is your sieves. Our IS code already discussed different types of sieves which is used in this test. So sieves. Next one is your, I already discussed. Fourth one is your wire mesh bucket. Fourth one is your wire mesh bucket. Next one is your chemical solution. Next one is your chemical solution. Next one is your chemical solution. So I think these are 5 types of apparatus required during this test. Chemicals. Option A is sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. I think this is the chemical formula of sodium sulfate, Na2SO4, and next one is your magnesium sulfate. So B point is your MgSO4. Next one is your magnesium sulfate. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So basically, these are the apparatus which we require during our checking the durability of aggregate or to check the soundness test of our aggregate. Next one is your procedure. So just see carefully what are the different procedure or how the test is performed. Saturated solutions of, I think this
सर आपका
Madhusudan.
वॉइस ठीक से नहीं आ रहा.
Okay, Madhusudan. Amit Kumar Pramanik, Deepa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you read this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you read this procedure. Amit, you read the procedure of this test. Amit, you read the procedure of this test.
सर हम रीड करें.
Yes, you read.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Amit, तुम छोड़ दो.
Saturated solution of.
Okay. तुम ही पढ़ो. छोड़ दो. Amit.
Yes, sir.
I start from your side.
Sir? Okay, sir.
Okay.
Saturated solution of sodium sulfate, the anhydrous Na2SO4 or the crystalline Na2SO4 dot 10H2O is prepared in water at a temperature of 25 degrees centigrade to 30 degrees centigrade. The solution is maintained at a temperature of 27 degree plus minus 2 degree and stirred at frequent intervals until it is used. At the time of using, the solution should have a specific gravity of not less than 1.51 and not more than 1.171. The discolored solution should not be used. It may be necessary to use not less than 420 gram of anhydrous salt or 1300 gram of the crystalline decahydrate salt per liter of water.
Okay.
Alternatively, saturated solution of magnesium sulfate may be prepared by dissolving either anhydrous MgSO4 or crystalline MgSO4 7H2O magnesium sulfate. At the time of using, the solution should have a specific gravity of not less than 1.295 and not more than 1.308. Not less than 400 gram of the anhydrous salt or 1600 gram of the crystalline heptahydrate may be used per liter of water.
Okay.
The specimen of coarse aggregate for the test may be prepared after removing the fraction finer than 4.75 mm IS sieve. The sample should be of such a size that it would yield not less than the following amounts of the different sizes, which should be available in amount of 5% or more.
Okay.
Number.
You read from here. The sample of coarse aggregate should be. You read from here. The sample of coarse aggregate should be.
Yes, sir. The sample of coarse aggregate should be thoroughly washed and dried to a constant weight at 105 degree to 110 degree centigrade and is separated to different size ranges as given above. by sieving. The proper weight of the sample for each fraction is weighed and placed in separate container for the test. In the case of fraction coarser than 20 mm, the
Okay.
particles are also counted. The, the samples are immersed in the prepared solution of sodium sulfate or magnesium sulfate for 16 to 18 hours in such a manner that the solution covers them to a depth of at least 15 mm.
Okay.
The containers are kept covered to reduce evaporation, and during the period of immersion, the temperature of the solution is maintained at 21 degree plus minus 1 degree centigrade.
Okay.
After the immersion period, the aggregates are removed from the solution, drained for about 15 minutes, and placed in the drying oven maintained at a temperature of 105 degree to 110 degree centigrade.
Okay.
The samples are dried to a constant weight at this temperature by checking the weights after 4 hours up to 18 hours. When the successive weights differ by less than 1 gram, it may be considered and constant weight has been attained, and then it may be allowed to cool to room temperature.
Okay.
Then the aggregates are again immersed in the prepared solution for the next cycle of immersion and drying. The number of cycles of alternative immersion and drying are minimum 5 for road aggregates.
Okay.
After completion of the final cycle, the sample is cooled, washed free from the sulfate.
This may.
This may be determined This may be determined when there is no more reaction of the wash water with barium chloride, that is, when there is no white precipitation when barium chloride is added to wash water. It can be said that there is no sulfate with wash water. Each fraction of the sample is then dried to constant temperature of 105 degree to 110 degree centigrade and weighed.
Okay.
Coarse aggregate fractions are sieved by IS sieves of size indicated below.
Okay. These are the different types of
Size of
size. Okay. These are the different types of size of aggregate and sieve used to determine losses. So here each fractions of aggregate is examined visually to see if there is any evidence of excessive splitting, crumbling or disintegration of the grains. A combined sieve analysis of all the materials subjected to the above test cycles may also be carried out to note the variation from the original grain size distribution of the sample. So these are the limits. These are the limits of soundness of aggregate. So basically these are the limits soundness of aggregate. First one is loss with sodium sulfate. If we use 5 cycle, the maximum loss allowed is 12%. Loss with magnesium sulfate with 5 cycle loss with magnesium sulfate with 5 cycle maximum 18% disintegration or deterioration will be allowed. So this is basically our table. This is the table which will be prepared in the lab. First one is your, here you see sieve size, here is your sieve size mm. So sieve size in mm, passing 63, retain 40, passing 40, retained on 20, passing 20, retain on 10, passing from 10 mm, retain on 4.75 mm. Basically, next one is grading of original sample present. Here we grade original sample present. That means how much quantity of original sample be present. So basically, we grade all the samples. Next one is bed of test fraction before test. Here we put all the beds, consecutive beds before the test performed. Bed of test fraction after the test. When we use the chemicals or when we put the chemicals in our aggregate, the chemical is sodium sulfate or magnesium sulfate, we check how much of loss of weight of aggregate will be taken place. Our IS code or IS standard 2386 part 5, which describe this test, will say maximum limit allowed for soundness of aggregate loss due to sodium sulfate when we use 5 cycle is 12%, and for magnesium sulfate when we repeated the test for 5 cycle, maximum I think deterioration or maximum weathering action on an aggregate allowed will be 18%. So basically weight of test fraction after the test will be written here. We write all the test, all the bits, percentage passing finer shifts, actual percentage loss. Here corrected percentage loss because during this checking, that means during the durability checking, several mistakes or several errors will be came. So we just take more number of sample or we minimize our error. Here also a box is made. Loss with Na2SO4, that means sodium sulfate, maximum is 12%. Loss with MgSO4, maximum loss will be permitted is maximum 80%. So basically in many examination they ask a question. The question is like that. First, soundness test of aggregate will be used to check option A, strength of the aggregate, option B, toughness of the aggregate, option C, shape of an aggregate or hardness of aggregate, option D, durability of an aggregate. What is the right answer? Shape test of an aggregate.
Durability of aggregate.
Durability of a
Okay. Next question they ask option which type of or which of the following chemicals will be used to perform the soundness test of aggregate. They give option like option A, sodium chloride and magnesium sulfate. Option B, they give sodium sulfate. Option B, magnesium chloride. Option C, they given sodium sulfate, and option B, they give magnesium sulfate. Option D, they give none of these. So what is the right answer?
C.
Sodium sulfate and magnesium.
option C.
Okay, so the right answer is option C. Generally we use magnesium sulfate and sodium sulfate to checking or to check the soundness test of an aggregate. Next question they ask what is the maximum permissible limit or what is the maximum limit which will be possible by when we use which will be possible or when we use sodium sulfate as a chemical during the soundness test of aggregate. Option A 10%, option B 12%, option C 14%, option D 16%. So I think the right answer is 12%. And in same manner, if in any examination they ask what is the loss with MgSO4 in percentage when we use magnesium sulfate. So right answer is 18%. So in that manner, they ask various questions from your soundness test of aggregate. So these are the questions which will be basically framed on this topic. That means on your soundness test of aggregate, these are the basic questions which will be asked in your examination. So these are the exam oriented questions. So next one is, I think Amit will read all the things and all slides. So basically in this test, what we do, I discuss these things here in detail. So basically soundness test is used to study the resistance of coarse aggregate due to weathering action. Weathering action will be anything like I think throwing, freezing, alternate wetting and drying. So these are the various weathering actions. Soundness test of aggregate is used to determine the durability of an aggregate. The various apparatus or various things we required is number one is your balance. I already discussed what is the accuracy of your balance. Next one is your oven. Next one is your sieve. Next one is your chemicals. These are two types of chemical we use. So I think is it clear to everyone? Is it
Yes,
clear
sir.
to okay? अभी तुम लोग की अर्पिता मैडम ज्वाइन करेंगी, वो तुम लोग को एक टेस्ट अभी परफॉर्म करके दिखाएंगे, तो वो तुम लोग अभी टेस्ट देखो इम्पैक्ट टेस्ट का। सो अभी जो तुम्हारे कॉलेज में पॉसिबल हो पाया है, मैडम खुद वो वीडियो बनाई है, तो वो टेस्ट तुम लोग देखो। ओके, तो आई थिंक अर्पिता मैडम अभी ज्वाइन करेंगी, ठीक है, फिर क्लास को कंटिन्यू करते हैं। Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So just wait. Arpita madam. Hello.
Yes, sir. हाँ sir.
Okay. Okay. Start कीजिए. आपको होस्ट बना दे.
Okay.
मैं आपको होस्ट बना दिया
हाँ
हूँ.
sir.
ओके ओके. So I think madam will demonstrate on your impact test of aggregate. So everyone listen carefully what madam say.
In this video, we can see how we determine the aggregate impact value.
Students, today I will discuss about impact test on aggregate. As per
Sir,
IS
audio आ रहा है?
Yes yes audio आ रहा है.
Hello?
हाँ audio आ रहा है. Audio आ रहा है.
ठीक है.
as per IS code 2386 part 4. Now see the apparatus used in the experiment. Testing machine. Impact testing machine consists it has a heavy base, weight 22 to 30 kg. There are two clamps to hold this cylindrical cup in the position. Cylindrical cup diameter, internal diameter is 102 millimeter and depth is 50 millimeter and thickness 6.3 millimeter. It has two vertical guides. This is metal hammer, weight 30.5 14 kg. The lower end is cylindrical, 50 mm long and 100 mm diameter. The height of free fall is 380 plus 5 millimeter. Handle. This is lifting handle. This is top screw. This is automatic counted machine. This is cylindrical mold. Diameter, internal diameter is 75 millimeter and depth is 50 millimeter. This is one end rounded tamping rod, 10 millimeter diameter and 230 millimeter long. In this experiment, we also used 2.36 millimeter sieve, 12.5 millimeter sieve, 10 millimeter sieve. And this is our sample. This is weight machine. Maximum we can weight 10 kg. This is our dried sample.
You can see this diagram. It will be clear to all. This is lifting handle. This is hammer, weight 13.5 to 14 kg. This is lower part of the hammer. Diameter is 100 millimeter. 2 millimeter chamfer is here. And this is 2 vertical guide bar. It's free fall 380 millimeter plus minus 5 millimeter. This is cylindrical cup. Diameter is 102 millimeter, and this is circular base. It is clear to all? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
This is our final sample. The aggregate passing through 12.5 millimeter sieve and written on 10 millimeter sieve. Weight of empty mold is 0.839 kg. Compacting the sample in 3 layers. With 25 strokes. Again tamping with the help of the tamping rod. After the tamping in 3 layers, measure the weight. Weight is 1.204 kg. Now sample is ready. Where now sample 15 blows. Remove the trash aggregate from the cup and then sieve the aggregate. Sieve the aggregate 2.36 millimeter sieve. Wet the aggregate passing through the sieve. Wet the aggregate passing through the sieve 2.36 millimeter. Measure weight. Weight is 0.016 kg. From our experiment, we get weight of mold 0.839 kg. Weight of sample passing through 2.36 millimeter sieve is equal to 0.016 kg, equal to 6